Welcome. Welcome back to She Shines. This is the podcast where women rise, reclaim their voice, and radiate from the inside out. I'm your host, Karen, Coach KG Gilliam. I'm a transformational coach, a published author, and a woman who truly loves sharing stories of women who rise, reclaim, and radiate. Today, this episode is deeply inspiring. Right now, if you know a woman who needs to hear a little inspiration, then you contact her ASAP, because my guest is a woman whose life reminds us that barriers don't have they don't have the final word. No, they don't. Faith does. Her story is one of resilience, courage, and renewal to keep believing when life keeps testing you. So that's why I say she's still standing and still believing. I am honored to welcome to our studio Victoria Gachuz Monter. There she is.
Hello,
And I know
hello everyone.
I am so happy that you are here with us, Victoria. Do you want me to call you Victoria or Vicky?
Either way, it doesn't matter. I love both.
Oh, great, great. Well, I don't even want to tell our audience who you are. I want you to let our listeners know, who is Victoria?
Thank you. Well, thank you, Karen. I think the first thing that I want to say is thank you. I am thankful to you because you're giving me this opportunity, although it's the very first time that I'm on a podcast. Just you probably can tell that. And second, I want to thank my friend Maria Elena, because she is the reason of us being connected at this point.
Yes.
I love her and I'm very thankful for her. And of course, I am thankful that God is also today here with us, helping
Yes.
us, making this podcast possible. So
Yes.
there's so many things to be thankful for, but for being here definitely is one of my main things to be thankful. And also, so you want me to introduce myself.
Yes, please.
My name is Victoria Gachuz Monter. I am from Mexico. I have been living here for a little over 30 years. I have 3 children. I work. I'm a mom. I was in school. I just graduated, but yeah, it was last year. And I like to live my life one day at a time. It's something that I have learned like probably 6 years ago. So it's one day, 1 minute. It is very important that we have it. That's who I
Yes.
am.
Oh, and I know we have talked, she and I have talked, and Vicky comes from a family of 13 children. And she said from Mexico. So, Vicky, what was it like growing up in such a large family? And how did that shape you to who you are today?
Thank you. That's a very deep question to me. Growing in Mexico in our little hometown, we had our good moments, our difficult moments. Like my parents were farming most of the time. My mom will stay home and take care of us, and at times we all had to go farming with my dad too. So it was good experiences. Also, like when we were little, definitely, and not knowing much, we were very happy just playing around and things like that. Once you start
Mm-hmm.
growing up and you um, kind of realize how the world is when you understand like how many things do you need? If you want to pursue an education, if you want to, to get a better life,
Mm-hmm.
you have to do things that are not possible to do them where you are at the moment. So you have to
Wow.
look for opportunities
Absolutely.
out from outside your little hometown, and that's how I ended in the United States, I guess. So it's
And
been 30 years ago.
wow, 30 years ago, when you came to the United States, you did not speak English,
No.
but you said it felt like you were a child again when you came here. So,
Yes.
can you share what was that transition like, Vicky, emotionally and mentally?
Yes. Well, emotionally, it's very difficult, definitely, when you make that decision of leaving your family, first of all, leaving
Mm-hmm.
your country, your culture. You
Yes.
leave all that behind, and you take a new direction now to something new that you actually don't know what you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
find.
Right.
So that's emotionally that's definitely very difficult for a person that has to immigrate, and mentally you have to prepare yourself. Although I don't think I
Yes.
was as prepared, because when I first got here, and as you said, I really felt like a newborn, with the difference that when newborn babies come, mom is there, to take care
Mm-hmm.
of you, to guide you, to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Which in our situations when we immigrate, and if you don't have family here, it's very hard. It's like you're on your own. Maybe some friends around that will support you. Maybe even some people from the community that have already experienced what that's like, that will
Right. Right.
support you. But you
Mm-hmm.
start from the beginning. It's a new language. First of all, you don't
Mm-hmm.
know, you can't communicate. You can't express your needs, anything.
Wow.
Uh, and in my situation, like the place where I'm living now, is like you need to know how to drive. You need to know how to get to places. So I didn't
Right.
have any of that. No driving experience. No
Wow.
English. Um, I mean, you name it. I didn't have it. Then I thought, oh my God, this is so hard. I wanted to cry really bad.
Oh, but you persevered, you pressed through, and one thing I remember you told me is that you didn't have a shield. You meet life, Vicky, openly and confidently now. So where did that confidence come from?
I will say the first person. I can say a person, because when I look up, I see him. It's him. That's where
Yes.
my confidence comes from.
Yes.
And then like my family also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're very supportive, and most of it, I think, it comes from my desire of overcoming things
Yes.
that will sometimes make me lose balance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I can do this. I trust myself. Do I doubt myself? Many times. Many times. But I think it's stronger when I trust myself and I said, I need to keep going. I cannot stop here.
Oh, I love that. I love that. When challenges show up, Vicky, instead of shutting down, you seem to be someone who looks for the best.
I
So,
try to.
how did you train your mindset to see barriers as opportunities? How
I think
did
it's
you train
mostly,
yourself?
yeah, I think it's mostly that, like, I don't want to feel myself as the victim. I want to feel myself like, even though I might be on the floor right now crying and in pain or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
there's something always that is positive, that you can, if you actually pay attention in the midst of the storm, there will always be something that can tell you, keep going, get up,
Yes.
you can do it.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
I try to focus more on that than focus myself on what is hard, what is that I do not have right now, but
Mm-hmm.
later in the future, like if I keep working, I might
Mm-hmm.
be able to.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do it. You know, it's like
I can
positive
relate.
thinking.
Positive thinking. Absolutely. I can relate, Vicky. Um, I am one who, regardless of what is going on, will always look for the positive because it's there. And even when negativity surrounds us, if you keep looking, look for the good. Actually, I say look for the great because good is the
Hmm.
enemy of great.
Great.
Great is the best. So
Hmm.
look for it. It's there. And I like to
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
that you did that. And I know we're going to dive now into once you got here, you started working, you were cleaning mobile homes. And I believe for 12 years you did that?
Well, that was my very first job when
Okay.
I came here. There
Mm-hmm.
was an opportunity to do that, and I did it. My son, which was my baby then, my oldest son, was little, so
Uh-huh.
I would bring him with me to clean these houses and everything. But that was
Mm-hmm.
not a job that I did for 12 years, because
Oh,
after
okay.
I did that for like a short period of time, and I'm telling you, bringing my kid to these places and clean and all those chemicals that you mixed and everything. I mean, it was really bad. It was not a good
Ah,
situation to put my son in, but I didn't have much of a choice because I mean, it's very expensive to pay for someone to take care of your child, and plus we
right.
were very attached. So to me, it was very difficult to leave him with someone and going to work. I remember one day that I had to leave him, even with my sister-in-law, and I went out of the door and my tears were coming.
Oh,
It was very hard for me to leave him and with someone because I was used to being with him so much. But anyway, so yeah, that was the first opportunity I had. I Since I started going to school, learning English and things like that, I got here in 1996. By 2000, I had an offer to work in a nonprofit organization, which I
mm,
did that for about 6 years. But then the nonprofit had to end their business. So it's
okay.
when I thought, what am I going to do now? I wasn't able to work in other companies, and I will say this for different reasons. And
Mm-hmm.
so I had this opportunity to start cleaning houses on my own, and I said, well, I'll go for it because I need the money, I need to support my family. So that's the job that I did for about 12 years probably.
Okay.
How I
Okay.
help my kids, how I help my family. And hey, any job that you do, as long as it's an honest job, bless the Lord, because we have a
Yes,
way to support to our family.
absolutely. Now, I think it is so interesting how you learned how to speak English when you came here. So tell our listeners, how did you learn English?
Yeah, that's a story that when I share it, people laugh at me, and I say, "Well, that's fine, but that's how I learned." Yeah, so my frustration was really bad when I was not able to speak, with people. I wanted to. I always like to talk to people, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, what should I say? I don't know what to say. So I said I'm going to start learning. So I enrolled myself in ESL classes that usually most local community college offers, and of course my college here does. So I started doing
Huh?
that, but together with that, while I was home, I would have the TV on. And of course, like, we had no Spanish television, so only English. And the only things that were, during the day available were the soap operas. And I watched them. I got interested. I put the closed captioning in, and hey, that was my best teacher that I've ever had. Because,
So,
yeah,
so,
honestly, it was.
soap operas.
Hmm.
And when most people think, oh, I don't watch those things and they're bad and all of that, you found the positive in it
Yes,
and it
I
taught
did.
you English.
I did, because the thing is that I think helped me the most is using the closed captioning. So that
Right.
way, it was not just listening, but it was, looking at the words and say, oh, this is how you pronounce this word. Oh, things like that. So it
Right.
was really amazing. It helped me a lot, and in combining it with the classes, and not being shy, basically, to talk to people. It's like, I know I'm making mistakes when I'm trying to speak English, and some people are very nice. They will help you. They will correct you, and some
Right.
people will just look at, what did she say? But it's okay. It's okay. It's part of the experience.
That's right. It's part of the experience. I like that. Well, Vicky, tell us what happened. You started working in the school, was it 2021?
Hmm.
Okay. Tell us, take us on a journey of what happened once you started working in the school. You also enrolled in college so you can improve your English and your computer skills. And I always like for our guests to share a defining moment in your life. And so, what happened during that time?
Hmm. I'm gonna have to take you back a little bit before
Okay.
I go to that.
Okay.
So while I was working cleaning houses,
Mm-hmm.
I had the opportunity to work at a factory as well to build cabinets. So I did both
Oh my
jobs at the
goodness.
same time. In the morning, I was cleaning houses, and then, like, in the afternoon, I will go second shift to the company to build cabinets, which I loved it too. And
Really?
yeah, so I did that work for probably at least close to 2 years. So
Okay.
and then, so after that, that's the reason that I kind of wanted to share it, because I'm gonna mention this, like, in between this combination of jobs,
Uh huh.
and we haven't mentioned this yet, that I was diagnosed with my health condition, with my kidneys failing. So it was
Yes.
in between all this, going here, going there, but I still kept going. Then there was this opportunity for me to start working at the Beaufort County Community College, which is located in the community college as well. And I thought, my God, really? Because with my treatment that I was having, there
Mm-hmm.
are many choices when you start, like, going into dialysis. Like, you can do hemodialysis, you can do peritoneal dialysis, you can do different things. But in
Right.
order for me to do peritoneal dialysis at home, I required to have certain health insurance that I didn't have. And so then the doctor said, you don't qualify for that kind of insurance, for that kind of treatment. So you're going to have to go to the center 3 days a week and have this treatment done. And then you go to work and things like that. And I was really not happy of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
when I had this offer to work at the community college, it was it was a miracle, because the insurance that they offered, when I went back to the doctor, he said, you can have your treatment at home now. I said, oh my God, thank God.
Oh, yes.
you
Yes.
know
Yes.
so then, yeah, that I had that opportunity. And when when I realized that I was gonna start now working more with computers and trying to improve my English, I thought, well, now I have this. What do I need now to make it better?
Yes.
And I said to myself, I've always wanted to go to school here. This is my opportunity. This is my chance. So
Wow.
in January 2022, I
Mm-hmm.
enrolled myself. I started my first semester for my business. What is it? Business administration career.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
Yes.
wow. Wow. So, okay, so you're taking dialysis at home, working at the school, and attending school.
Yes. So since I enrolled myself in school and I began in January 2022, I had already been on on, under the care of the nephrologist, trying to preserve my kidney.
Yes.
And
Yes.
but by then he said it is time for you to make a decision. It is time for you to either go into the dialysis treatment or to have a transplant. And so I was in school, and I thought, do I have to do this now? And he said, you need to do it. Your kidneys are barely functioning, and there's no way you can continue like that. You need to make a decision. So on March 2022, I went into peritoneal dialysis. I was doing it at home during my sleep. So what happened, or my routine was, at home I'm going to connect to my machine and all that. In the
Yeah.
morning I get up, go to work, come home, probably fix meal, things like that. Connect
Right.
myself, start doing my homework, and I was so tired. Sometimes it was very difficult,
Wow.
but that was my routine while I was in school. Yeah, all that was happening at the same time.
Wow. And
Yes,
at this time you have how many? Your three children?
my three children. Yes.
And how did they help you with all of this?
hmm Well, the kids, especially the little one, he was like my nurse. He was
Oh.
taking care of me, and even when my peritoneal dialysis was not working. I don't know what is. I'm so sorry. This is something that came out. Um, so while I was on my peritoneal dialysis, and the doctor
Uh-huh.
said that treatment was not working anymore, that I had
Right.
to do hemodialysis. So I'm so sorry. There's something is coming up to my computer. If you can, yeah, there is.
Okay.
They said that I had to change my treatment to a hemodialysis, which is blood. I was so scared. I didn't want to do it, but they said you need to have someone with you that will come to the training, that will be with you all the time while you're doing your treatment. And I thought, I was doing my peritoneal dialysis by myself because I felt so proud that I could do it. I learned the process. I did everything.
Yes.
And then they
Yes.
said, now you must have someone by your side all the time. And I thought, there's no way. My kids have, their own things to do. They have to go to work and go to school or whatever. And I said, I don't want to depend on them, or I want to do things on my own. And they said, once you are trained, and he is trained also well, we'll
Mm-hmm.
see if you can do a solo. If you can do it by yourself, then we just need to have like a camera or something that tell us that
To
you're doing
monitor.
this.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And I
Uh-huh.
said, well, that sounds a little bit better to me because I like to do things. I like to know that I can do things, you know?
Right, right.
So yeah, that was, but they were very supportive. When he was with me in trainings, the nurses said, "Oh my God, you are so good. You should become a nurse." And he said, "Nope, I
Wow.
already decided what I'm going to do." But he said, "I'm doing this for my mom, but I
Oh,
don't want to become a nurse." And I said, "Oh my God." Yeah, but they were
wow.
very supportive. Like, you know, spending time with me or talking to me,
Yes.
giving me those words that sometimes I did need it because I felt really like devastated at moments, you
Oh,
know,
I bet. Yes.
and emotionally, they were very supportive. They're not at home because they work in the Raleigh area, so they're not every
Okay.
day with me. So my little
Okay.
one is the one that is with me all the time for now.
Oh, for now, for now.
For now. Uh-huh.
So, okay, so you went through the two types of dialysis,
Mhm.
and did that work? And or where are you now? What happened after the second form of
Thank you.
dialysis?
Yes. So once my peritoneal dialysis was not working, and they said you need to go into hemodialysis. So
Mm-hmm.
we started doing the training that it was supposed to be like for a month or 6 weeks at least, and
Mm-hmm.
then they will bring all the machines and all the equipment, everything that I need, the supplies that I needed. Oh my God, it's like they filled your room with boxes and boxes and boxes, and it's like I just have a little space where I can walk and go to my bed. So they
Wow.
were they were going to do the same thing with the hemodialysis. So we started the
Okay.
training. We were in probably at least the fifth week of training
Huh?
when this is something that touches me really, really deeply.
It's okay.
When God answered my prayer, and I received a phone call that I was I was blessed that someone thought about me and decided to give me that opportunity of life, of hope that sometimes I lost, but
Yes.
I wanted to continue having it despite of that little voice that you always talk about that is telling you, you're done. It's time for you to give up. And I said, please do not talk to me, because I
That's right.
know that there's
That's
more,
right.
that there's more
Yes.
for me out there, that there's
Yes.
more that is coming. And I did receive the phone call about me receiving a kidney, which I feel so blessed, deeply grateful for the family that thought about me, despite of everything they were going through. They gave me that opportunity, and this is something that I will never be able to pay back, but I will always be grateful, and I will do my best to take care of that gift of love that they gave me, and assure them that everywhere I go, He goes with me. He gives me life, and He lives in me as well. So I am
Whew.
I am very thankful. I received my kidney, and now I am like a new person.
Yes.
Everything is different. Everything is different.
You have an incredible and powerful kidney transplant story. And what part of your journey do you want our listeners to understand about your kidney transplant story?
I know that there's many people out there going through very difficult times, especially when it's related to health. Sometimes we want to pursue so many things when our health is not in risk. We think, I need to get more money, I need to get this, I need to get that, I need to go here, I need to go there, which is wonderful. We always want to do things. But we many times forget that if we are healthy, we can have everything we want. When we are not, when we're struggling with any part of our body, could be kidneys,
Yes.
heart, you name it, is when we realize how valuable, how much it means for you to wake up every day, for you to
That's
look
right.
around and count your blessings,
Yes.
and see how much you have that you have taken for granted. So to me, this have changed me. So I want to, for your listeners, for people on the other side of the screen, I want
Yes.
to let them know that there is hope, that there are so many things. If they look around, if they count their blessings, they will not
Yes.
be able to finish counting
Oh,
because there are so many.
yes.
And even if we are in the darkest moment, because many times we are, there is a light. Might be a little light. But if you look at it and if you focus on that light, that's the light that is gonna get you out of that dark place.
Ooh, that's right.
That's the
You know
message
what,
that I
Vicky?
want.
I love that. I love that because you said a little light. But do you know it only takes a little light to light up a room? It doesn't have to be a grand light, a little light. And that's why we call the podcast She Shines, because you had a little light for you. And that light illuminated your whole world. And
Correct.
I know your faith in God is the central part of your life.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
you said that when you think about what Jesus went through for us, it reminds you to keep loving and believing. So tell our listening audience, Vicky, how has your faith carried you during
Oh,
the tough times?
if I didn't have it, I would probably not have been here. Sometimes, and this is again talking about little, our faith must not be huge, must not be, big.
Mm-mm.
We're talking about the, what is it, the mustard seed,
The
the
mustard
tiniest
seed.
seed.
Yes,
If we have that little faith, if,
that's right.
but if we don't lose at least that little faith, things are possible.
That's right.
And it's because God is inside us all the
Yes,
time.
yes.
We just don't see him, but he is there. We breathe
He's
because
there.
he's there. We
Yes.
our heart is, bumping. What is it called? Working, or because
Pumping.
he
Yes.
pumping, because
Mm-hmm.
he's there.
Yes.
So that's how I he carried me through everything, and
Yes.
I saw it, I felt it so many times that about this time when I didn't have the proper insurance, it happened right at the time when I needed.
Yes.
When I was on the hemodialysis training, going into dialysis, it happened right then. So it's not coincidence. It's not luck.
Mm-mm.
It is him,
Mm-mm.
because his time is perfect. It's not when I want to. It is when he said, "Now is your turn."
Woo.
That's how faith carried me all the way to where I am now.
And I look at you now, Vicky, and I can see evidence of God within you. And you speak with such enthusiasm. And the word, I'm going to give you a little English lesson. The word enthusiasm, entheros, is God within. And
Okay.
then I said this part. At the end of enthusiasm is IASM. And that's one of my isms. I am sold myself. So with God within me, I am sold myself. That's enthusiasm, and I can see it on you. You told me that you love reading books about people who face challenges. And I'm someone who read books too. And especially you wanted to see how they overcame them, the struggles they were in. Why do those stories matter so much to you?
Do that matter? Maybe because in those stories I reflect myself. I see myself that despite all those difficulties that I have gone through, that I still having hope. I still having enthusiasm that that better
Yes.
things are coming, and I'm thankful for who I am, for where I am right now.
Yes.
I am a woman that believes that I don't know everything, but I'm willing to learn. That every single day or every person that you encounter is going to teach you something. You're going to learn
Yes.
from them.
Yes.
So that's the way that I see life, and I am very happy with it and willing to improve, of course, because I know there's so much out there
Oh,
that I can
definitely.
learn. So yes,
So for the woman, Vicky, listening right now, who feels tired, discouraged, she feels defeated, she's unsure if she can keep going, what would you say to her?
what I will say is it is okay to feel that way. It is okay to observe those feelings because we're humans, and
Yes.
we can give us permission to have those feelings. We're not perfect, but what I will say is that it's fine. They can come. Don't give them a chair to sit there. Just tell them
Ooh,
thank you. You're trying to making me aware of something, which I appreciate, but the doors are wide open. So you
I
are
love it.
welcome to leave whenever is needed. Because I am strong. I know I can do this, and I will.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I have goosebumps, Vicky, when you share it. I love that. I love that. So I hope, play it back for you, if for those of you that fit that description. You're tired. You're worn out. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I want you to take Vicky's advice. It's okay. That's what she said. It's okay. But don't let them sit down and
No,
take a seat. The door is wide open. They can go so you
yes,
can live your life. Wow.
yes, ma'am.
Well, Vicky, I told you that I like to do something with my guest, and it's called Rapid Fire. And everyone is custom to the guest. So I entitled yours Opportunity Over Obstacle because that's what you do. And so I just want you to answer this rapid fire round from your heart. The first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
I will do
So,
my best.
yeah, I know you won't do anything less. So, here we go. A word that describes your journey.
Resilience,
Resilient, yes. Faith or fear?
faith,
I knew.
100%.
Yes, ma'am. One strength your children see in you.
That I can do things when I'm holding on God's hand. I can do it.
Woo. What is a habit, Vicky, that keeps you grounded?
Habit. I like to have a moment for me, even if it's for a little moment. But I am also so excited when I'm dancing. That keeps me grounding. I dance, I sing, I listen to music, and that keeps me grounded. Yes. Like, here you
Oh,
are.
I love
You can do
it.
these things. This is the energy that you need.
Yes. Oh, good, good, good. What's a book that inspires you?
There's many books and different authors that honestly sometimes I do not even remember their names. But one of them is what is it? His name Wayne Dyer. I don't know if you've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
listened to
Yeah.
his podcast or his yeah his story is it amazes me. You know how he went from all these difficult situations through where he was. You know, publisher and all
Mm-hmm.
those. So his books, I just love them.
Wayne Dyer. Okay,
Hmm.
great. One thing you're proud of that you didn't give up on?
That I didn't give up on as my health
Yes.
because I really wanted it. I wanted to travel. I went to Texas already, and I'm I'm just determined to go to Mexico and maybe some other places that I don't want to say now because I just want to keep them a secret for now.
Uh, and you are entitled to your secrets. So, okay, last one. What does She Shines mean to you?
Oh my God, she shines, Karen. Well, first of all, when the first day when we met, I was so like anxious, and then you shared your story with me, and I thought, okay, well that means I can share my story too. So She Shines is really an or amazing podcast that you can hear. I've been listening to many of them, and you have so many people there with this energy that is like contagious, and
Uh-huh.
just keep doing that good job that you are doing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Because, when one woman shines and she shares it, we all shine.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
So that's what we do. Well, I want to bring this to a close. As much as I've enjoyed this, I respect your time and I respect our listeners' time. But I want to thank you, Vicky, from the bottom of my heart for sharing your story so openly. Your life is a reminder that, and I'm using your word, resilience is built one choice at a time. Faith can carry us through even the most uncertain seasons. But I can tell you this: faith cannot be present if fear is there.
You're right. You're correct about that.
They can't occupy the same space. They can't. So you have to operate in faith, and fear will have to leave. To my listeners, if this episode spoke to you today, please share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And I want you to remember, nothing changes until you change your mind. And sometimes the greatest strength is simply choosing to keep going. So I also want, if you like to reach out to Vicky, she has given me, if I can pull it up, her. You can look for her on Facebook, and for some reason it doesn't want to come up. Oh, there we go. All right, so let me put this on the screen, and if you're not seeing us, then you can just simply look up Vicky
Gachuz.
Gachuz.
Gachuz. Yes.
I've been practicing that. I've been practicing
Yes.
that.
You're doing it
Yes,
very good.
yes. And on Facebook. And also, come on, like and subscribe to our podcast. Send me text. I love to get the feedback. And as a matter of fact, let me give a couple of shout outs. One is Monica for chiming in on and giving feedback. Marianne, thank you for your feedback. And so anytime I get feedback from anyone, either in the Facebook group or when you are listening to the podcast, then I want to recognize you. This on the screen right now, and for those of you that can't see it, we do have a She Shines Facebook group. So you just go to facebook.com/groups/She Shines 2025. Come join us. Come shine with us. And I love sharing. I've got some things coming up for 2026. My mantra for 2026 is get it fixed in 2026. So I will be doing more lives in 2026 and really helping women discover who they truly and authentically are, who God designed them to be. So again, Vicky, empowered blessings to you, my friend. You and I are attached now. Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
I'm going to be in touch with you. And yes, for all of you out there, you can't see it, but I got a heart for you. I love you. God loves you. Keep shining.
I love you too. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I really appreciate, again, the opportunity. And just to remind us that God is with us all the time. We've been struggling a little bit with this recording for probably 2-3 times. And today, before we started, I prayed to God and I said, God, if you don't want me to do this post or this podcast, just let me know. And I won't do it today. And I said, put the right words that I need to say, not my words, but yours. And it made me so calm, because the other 2 times that we tried to do it, I was anxious. I was nervous. Today, I felt myself. I felt that it was who I wanted to be. So thank you so much, because he is there.
I see
he is
that.
Listening.
I completely see it. So, Vicky, blessings to you. And if you see my friend Maria Elena, tell her I love her and love you too.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Will you dim your light or let your spirit break free? You got power inside you, more than you can see. Time to realign, reclaim what's meant to be. Living in your essence is your superpower. This is